Yes, you're watching the SA Sports Show. Time to get to the Simpson Cup. Gary Thompson, Ducky joins us. It has finally got down to the top four.
It has.
Big weekend coming up in the Simpson Cup.
The big semi-finals are here, yes, and well, from last week there were no surprises, so it was sort of as we predicted it would be. Glenelg plays Southern and Grange play Kooyonga, which is an enormous match.
At Glenelg?
At Glenelg, yeah. So
both enormous matches.
Well, they are. We'll be extremely disappointed if we go down on our home course after we gave them a really good seeing to last Sunday at Tanunda. Freezing cold up there, so we're hoping for a little bit better this Sunday.
Other than cold, conditions were...
The course was fantastic.
No wind?
Yeah, a lot of wind.
Okay.
But the fairways and greens were immaculate up there.
Yep.
A real credit to them. Yeah.
No, I didn't make the trip.
Didn't go?
Didn't make the trip.
Hey,
Far too
let's
cold.
talk about Grange and Kooyonga first.
Yeah.
That's going to be a belter.
It
How
will
do you
be.
think it'll play out?
It will be. Absolute toss-up because, I would think Kooyonga look better on paper, but Grange, the players, they just get the job done. They do a fantastic job, and I thought Kooyonga would win last time, and Grange won 4-3 in a close encounter. So it's almost a coin toss. Massive for Kooyonga because if they get through, they play the final on their home course, and that's just a massive bonus. So it'll be a terrific game.
As well. You would rather play Grange if you get past. You would rather play Grange at Cooey than Cooey at Cooey.
Oh, sure, but first we want to get there. Yeah. We need to get there. Yeah. So
because you played Southern, Glenelg played Southern
at Tanunda,
and you gave them a bit of a hiding there.
6.5 half, and
so mentally.
So I'm sure their manager will turn their side around. I mean, you put your team in 1 to 7. I wouldn't think he would be going back with the same order to. He'd be looking to match players up against different players, but we feel we've got the depth to handle any moves he makes. So we fingers crossed.
It's an interesting one because most people sitting at home that aren't involved in golf would go, well, I'm playing against Barry.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. I don't need to be matched up against you. But there's much more to it than
absolutely.
Put down, it doesn't matter who plays who. It actually does matter.
It does matter, and also
why does it matter?
Well, they're elite sportsmen as far as amateur golf goes. Ego comes into play a bit, Guys want to play 1 and 2 because it enhances their chance of playing in the stateside. And, we haven't messed around with our side over the last sort of 4 or 5 years. We've tried to have them seeded from the start, and if they continue to do the job up the top, they stay there.
That's exactly what the Lions have done. They go with their 1 to 7, and they stay there.
That's it. So
that's where you play for the year, unless, of course, there is someone
playing badly or goes out,
or whatever. But very rarely they change it around. What Darky's saying is this week, because they played last week, I played you at number 1, but you gave me a Belton. So what we might do here is slip our number 2 in to play you. And bring the number 1 down to number 2, just to change it up a bit, because he knows, that you can. You belted me last week, and I know you belted me last week. Okay. I don't want to play you again. I want to play him.
Our guys aren't expecting to play the same guys, So, and sometimes you turn up expecting, teams. Guys have had number 1 all year, and he goes there expecting to play that guy, and all of a sudden his mindset changes if he's not playing him. And it affects different people different ways. But
and some people play well. Against other people. Some people have got a good record against other people.
Any sport, it's natural. You just don't see it or expect it to be so much in the individual sports, but it's right there.
No, absolutely, and it's the challenge of
right now on consistency. Then you'd have to say your boys have got the number 1 tag. If you're putting some money down, gamble responsibly if you are, of course. Glenelg have been the most consistent this season.
Well, they have been. They have been. Grange only lost the 1 game. Glenelg had a half. They haven't lost for the year. So, and Kooyonga have, I think, 1.5 losses. So. They really broke away from the pack, as we sort of predicted at the start of the year. Their depth is just stronger than the other clubs.
All right, we're getting the wind up. Just quickly, I want to go and watch the Simpson Cup this weekend.
We're at Glenelg. Grange play Kooyonga at 11:15, and Glenelg Southern follow at 12:10.
Right, there is going to be some ripping golf on. Get down to Glenelg Golf Course. Have a look at the Simpson Cup. It is down to the top 4, grand final the following week. Stay with us. Still a little bit more to come.